Distinguished Toastmaster Partha, here is your first question. How long have you been in Toastmasters?
Good evening, everyone. I've been in Toastmasters since 2006. You can work out with that. 18 years approximately.
Okay. What is your club number?
Club number is 968050.
And who is District 120's regional advisor?
Our regional advisor for this year would be Bhupati.
Okay. Could you please state the district mission?
The district mission is to build new clubs and to enhance new clubs towards driving excellence.
Thank you. What is the current membership strength of our district?
Our membership strength, with the payments, it's approximately 7,600 payments. So I would say approximately around 3,000 to 3,500 would be as well.
Okay, thank you, Partha. Please provide a specific example of when you developed a strategic plan and it was implemented successfully.
Sure. When I was the division director, we had a plan for our division conferences. And in that plan, we wanted everyone, all our area directors to be engaged. And what we did was for the division conferences, we had different types of committees which were needed. For example, we needed a hospitality committee, we needed a program committee, we needed a committee to ensure we were having the food and also the venue arrangements taken care. So what we did together as a team at that point of time was we identify all the committees together. So we had around 9 different committees and we had 3 area directors. Now we had a committee chair for each of these committees and we were working with them. And along with that, when we were working, we also had each of the area directors pick up 3 of these committees. So 3 area directors, each of them will have 3 different committees which they were heading. So they would be able to look at all these 3 together. Instead of working in silos, they were working together and they ensured that at each point of time, any requirement or any help which were required was always there. So this ensured that from a division level, we were able to work together and there was always an involvement of the area directors in that particular division event. So that what happened is eventually our division conferences became our own event. It was not something which was run by the division director or the conference chair. We had each person own those particular items. And because of that, together, we found that the division conference went through successfully. So this way, when you have an event, instead of running it by one person, when you have delegated it, and when you ensured that each person brings in their viewpoints, then we are able to have a successful event. Another area which we also would love to bring there on that particular note is that those events, whenever we had those events, whenever there was a conflict or whenever there was a challenge, each person wanted to do the best for their area. Or, in that particular, whether it was program committee or whether hospitality committee, they would want to do their best. So in those situations, we always look at, okay, bring up those points, let us discuss together, and then finally, let us decide what is best for everyone. So it was not a single person decision, but a unanimous decision with the team. And thereby, once we had decided, that is between all of us that decided this is what we wanted. When we went to the division conference, there was no doubt in how we were going to execute. The execution was perfect because everybody had the same idea. They knew the intent, what we wanted to, and therefore we had a successful division conference, which we started on time and ended on time. Including, in fact, there was just one break for lunch. Apart from that, there was no other break, but still we were able to move everything so perfectly and also end on time. So that was something which I thought was something just planned, worked out, and executed successfully.
Thank you. Moving on, tell us about a time when you chose to do something that, although not best for you and your personal goals, met the needs of others. What made you decide to act in their best interest while sacrificing your own?
It was not about sacrificing per se, but again, the intent, or what I initially thought was the way I wanted a particular event to happen. So I suggested that why not we have one set of MCs for the morning session and other set of MCs for the evening session. So I thought that would give them both time for each. But however, the conference chair felt no, let's have it another way. So I said, fine. As a conference chair, you decide what you want to do best, and I will leave it to you because you are the relation between authority.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Partha, for that answer. We have our red card. So, with that, we would move you back to the main room and we'll go on to the next contestant. Zuma